How often do we ponder upon the individuals who have shaped human history? Today we delve into one such influential figure, Imam Hussain. Imam Hussein's role in human history extends far beyond his lifetime, his influence resonating through the ages. Known for his stand against tyranny, Imam Hussain played an integral part in an event that would forever change the course of history, the Battle of Karbala. Karbala was not merely a battle, it was a defining moment, a clash of good against evil, righteousness against brute force. Imam Hussain, standing up against the tyrant Yazid, sought to protect the sanctity of Islam. His sacrifice was monumental, arguably the greatest made in the name of God in human history. The significance of Imam Hussein's sacrifice is not limited to the battle itself. It introduced the idea that righteousness can triumph over brute force, a concept that has inspired countless individuals and movements in the subsequent centuries. Imam Hussein's sacrifice was a beacon of resistance, a rallying call for those who valued justice over oppression. But it did not stop at resistance. It was also a demonstration of supreme sacrifice, a testament to the lengths to which one man was willing to go to uphold his principles. This event holds great significance in the Islamic world, seen as a movement that revived Islam. The spirit of non-violent resistance and supreme sacrifice in Karbala has inspired figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Nehru. Yet the impact of Imam Hussein's sacrifice is not confined to the Islamic world. His story has transcended religious and cultural boundaries, earning admiration and sympathy throughout history. His legacy continues to inspire, his name revered and remembered today. Imam Hussein's sacrifice not only left a mark in Islamic history, but also resonated across cultures and religions. Imam Hussein's influence transcends religious boundaries. Let's explore the perspectives of non-Muslim scholars from the pre-20th century era. In the annals of history, scholars have often looked upon Imam Hussein's sacrifice in Karbala as a symbol of moral courage and unwavering conviction. Edward Gibbon, the renowned British historian, was one such scholar. He admired Imam Hussein's bravery and moral standing, recognizing his sacrifice as an act of profound spiritual significance. Gibbon saw in Hussain a man who chose to stand against an oppressive regime, even though it meant paying the ultimate price. In the words of Gibbon, in a distant age and climate, the tragic scene of the death of Hussain will awaken the sympathy of the coldest reader. Such was the depth of his admiration for Imam Hussein's sacrifice that it transcended the boundaries of time, culture and religion. Sir William Muir, another noteworthy scholar, echoed similar sentiments. He too was deeply moved by the story of Karbala. Muir regarded Imam Hussain as a symbol of resistance, a beacon of hope against the dark forces of tyranny and injustice. He wrote, "The tragedy of Karbala decided not only the fate of the caliphate, but of the Mohammedan kingdoms long after the caliphate had waned and disappeared. These scholars, and many like them, saw in Imam Hussain a universal symbol of moral courage and principled resistance. They recognized that his story, his sacrifice, was not confined to one religion or one period of history. It was, and continues to be, a beacon of hope and resistance against tyranny." Such is the legacy of Imam Hussain. His story reverberates through the ages, touching the hearts and minds of people from all walks of life. His courage, his conviction and his sacrifice continue to inspire, irrespective of one's religious beliefs or cultural background. These scholars recognized Imam Hussein's sacrifice as a beacon of hope and resistance against tyranny. Moving into the 20th century, the admiration for Imam Hussein's sacrifice continued to be echoed by non-Muslim scholars. Amongst these scholars, the Lebanese Christian researcher Antoine Barra stands out. Barra expressed his deep respect for Imam Hussain, saying, "No battle in the modern and past history of mankind has earned more sympathy and admiration, as well as provided more lessons than the martyrdom of Hussain in the Battle of Karbala." Barra recognized Imam Hussein's supreme sacrifice, not as a mere historical event, but as a symbol of resistance against oppression, a beacon of courage, and an epitome of self-sacrifice. He noted that Imam Hussein's bravery and principled stand continue to inspire individuals and movements globally, especially those advocating for justice and dignity. Then we have Mahatma Gandhi, an icon of non-violent resistance and the architect of India's independence movement. Gandhi drew inspiration from Imam Hussein's stand at Karbala. He once said, "I learned from Hussein how to be wronged and be a winner. I learnt from Hussein how to attain victory while being oppressed." Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence, known as satyagraha, was significantly influenced by Imam Hussein's peaceful resistance. Gandhi admired Imam Hussein's courage to stand against an oppressive regime despite knowing the fatal consequences. This inspired Gandhi's own approach to fighting British colonial rule in India. He saw in Hussein the courage to stand up against injustice, the strength to endure suffering for a higher cause, and the commitment to truth and justice, even in the face of death. Imam Hussein's influence was not just limited to the Islamic world, but also inspired movements and leaders in the 20th century. His legacy, his stand for justice, and his unwavering commitment to his principles continue to reverberate through the corridors of time, inspiring scholars, leaders, and advocates for justice around the globe. The lessons of Karbala, of Imam Hussein's sacrifice, are timeless and universal, echoing through the centuries and reaching far beyond the confines of any one religion or creed. In the 21st century, the admiration for Imam Hussain persists among non-Muslim scholars. As we delve deeper into this century, the influence and resonance of Imam Hussein's sacrifice are as potent as ever. Contemporary scholars, irrespective of their religious beliefs, continue to draw insights from this historical event, finding its relevance in today's world remarkably profound. Take, for instance, the renowned scholar and historian Dr. Khalid Abu el-Fadiyel. His work often highlights the timeless lessons from Imam Hussein's stand in Karbala. He interprets the sacrifice as a call for justice, a stand against oppression, and a testament to the strength of moral conviction over brute force. Dr. el-Fadiyel holds that these teachings are not only relevant but essential in our present-day context, where issues of justice and human rights are as pressing as ever. Similarly, Dr. Reza Aslan, a religious studies scholar, views Imam Hussein's sacrifice as a beacon of resilience and courage. He emphasizes the enduring relevance of Imam Hussein's stand, particularly in our era where individuals and communities face tyranny and injustice. For the Dr. Aslan, the story of Karbala is a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The admiration for Imam Hussain is not limited to the realm of academia. Esteemed author Leslie Hazelton, in her book After the Prophet, explores the Battle of Karbala with a deep sense of reverence. She draws parallels between the historical event and contemporary struggles, underscoring the universal resonance of Imam Hussein's sacrifice. These interpretations by contemporary scholars echo the enduring legacy of Imam Hussain. His teachings of justice, resilience, and moral courage continue to inspire and enlighten, transcending religious, cultural, and temporal boundaries. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, Imam Hussein's sacrifice remains a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of righteousness, and a call to stand against oppression. Imam Hussein's legacy continues to inspire and influence thinkers in the 21st century. Imam Hussein's sacrifice left an indelible mark on human history. From the dusty plains of Karbala, a story of supreme sacrifice and unwavering faith emerged, touching the hearts and minds of scholars from all walks of life across the centuries. Non-Muslim scholars, in particular, have been captivated by Imam Hussein's stand against tyranny, his resolute commitment to his principles, and the profound impact his sacrifice has had on the course of human history. From the pre-20th century, scholars have drawn inspiration from Imam Hussein's steadfastness and sacrifice. His stand against the oppressive regime of Yazid has been hailed as a beacon of resistance, as a testament to the power of faith and the human spirit. And in the 20th century, his legacy continued to inspire leaders and thinkers, from Mahatma Gandhi to Pandit Nehru, who saw in his sacrifice a model for their own struggles for justice and equality. And as we stepped into the 21st century, Imam Hussein's influence did not diminish, but rather it found new resonance in a world grappling with complex issues of oppression and injustice. His story has continued to inspire scholars and thinkers who see in his sacrifice a timeless message of resilience and hope. The common thread that binds these various voices from different time periods is their deep admiration for Imam Hussain. They all recognize his sacrifice as a defining moment in human history, a moment that continues to inspire and guide us even today. Imam Hussein's story is not confined to a particular religion or time period. It transcends these barriers, reaching out to all of humanity with its poignant message of courage, sacrifice, and the enduring power of truth. In the face of overwhelming odds, Imam Hussain chose to stand firm, to uphold his principles, and to give his all in the pursuit of justice. His sacrifice continues to echo across the centuries, a clarion call for righteousness and integrity. Imam Hussein's legacy, as seen through the eyes of these scholars, is a testament to his enduring influence in shaping human history.